Welcome back to Down to the Wire. I'm Kyler Plunk, and today I'm here with two senior, one softball player and one baseball player, Isaiah Bosler and Ava Greer. So let's start off with you, Ava, and let's talk a little bit about your senior season for softball so far and how the practices are coming along.
They're going along pretty good. A lot of people are changing positions. We're just trying to look at everyone to see where they best fit. We have a lot of new freshmen this year, so we're trying to figure that out and best position-wise. But overall, it's going pretty well.
What position do you play?
I am pitcher, and I play a little bit of first, too.
Yeah, you guys have any upcoming tournaments or events?
Yes, we're actually leaving to go to Jonesboro, Arkansas tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
For a 2-day tournament down there, so that's pretty exciting. We're playing a game tomorrow, and then we have 2 on Saturday.
Who do you guys play? Is it big competition? Or?
Yes, it is pretty competitive down there, so it teaches us a lot. Even though we may not win, it's still a good experience for us.
Oh, yeah, and for the rest of the season, being able to learn from that.
For sure.
Isaiah, what position do you play?
I'm a catcher, pitcher, infield, outfield, pretty much everywhere.
Do you guys how'd the Jamboree go for you?
It went pretty good and way better than I expected. We just have such a young team this year. It's just hard to get based off of it last year.
How many seniors do you have on the team this year?
We have 3 seniors.
Yeah. Who do you guys have any upcoming games coming up?
We have a doubleheader Saturday against Hillsboro and Orchard Farms, which they're pretty 2 tough teams.
Yeah. Well, spring break's coming up, or you guys have a lot of practices and games over the break?
We have 5 games over break, I think.
Yeah.
A lot of Deshin away on Tuesday. Wednesday we play, I believe it's Perryville. Thursday we play St. Vincent at home. And Saturday we play Redbud.
Wow, it's a lot of games coming up.
Yeah.
You do anything to prepare your body for those games? It's going to be a long, tough week for you.
Oh, it's going to be rough. Just a bunch of rest after games, I guess. I mean,
yeah,
not much else I can do there.
Well, you're both seniors this year. How exciting to finally be at the end of your high school careers. Isaiah, what are you going to miss most about high school?
I think just seeing everybody, just being around my friends all the time.
Yeah. What do you plan on doing after high school? You got anything in mind?
I'm going to be a union carpenter for Brock Miller Construction.
Yeah. Are you going to Perryville right now, or what are you doing now?
Yeah, right now I go to Perryville half the day and do a construction class where we work on the house and basically build a house from the ground up and sell it after we're done.
Yeah. What all do you do in the house? I mean, you just...
We start from the foundation, so we put up concrete, pour the concrete, build up all the walls. Basically from start to finish, we do the house.
Basically do it all then, huh? Oh, that's cool. Ava, you have any exciting plans for after high school?
I'm thinking about either Mizzou or UMKC to study biology. And then after that, I'll either go to med school or PA school.
Yeah. Are you planning on staying close to home or?
Probably not.
Probably not. Do you have anywhere in particular in mind that you might want to go?
Not really. I just kind of want to get away and see the world, travel a little.
Yeah. Isaiah, what about you? Are you planning on staying closer to home or?
Honestly, I have no clue right now. I mean, I want to spend my younger years traveling the world and still living at home, but eventually, hopefully, buying land and moving out sometime.
Yeah, so that's exciting. And Ava, what are you going to miss most about high school?
I think just seeing my friends, joking around, just things like that.
Yeah, so you mentioned a lot of incoming freshmen, and how is that going to impact the team, and how are you guys going to make those adjustments this year?
I think the big thing is just communication with them, building their confidence, talking to them, letting them know how we play on the team, how we run the field, not how they may have done it on their other teams and such. So it's kind of just teaching them what Dragons softball is.
Right, yeah. And Isaiah, you mentioned the baseball team's looking pretty young this year too. So how's that going to shape out with the younger guys?
Hopefully just teaching them how to work through stuff and how to take good ABs at plate because they're a little antsy at the
Yeah.
jamboree, and like just work through stuff with them because they don't have so much experience as others.
Right, yeah. So neither of you are planning on continuing any athletic careers after high school then, right?
Not as of now.
Probably
Yeah.
not.
So have you been playing softball your whole life?
Yeah, I started when I was 5, and then I played for Fury for a while. And then I got on Perryville Stars, I think it was my freshman or sophomore year. And that's been a pretty good organization for me.
Yeah. And Isaiah, you as well?
Yeah, I've been playing. I played t-ball since I was 5, and then started River Dogs from 8U to 11U, and then went up to St. Louis for a team, and then came back for my 13 and 14U team. And then my freshman year, I played with. My sophomore year, I played with Redbirds, which they're a St. Louis team, and same with my junior year.
Yeah, so you both do a lot of out-school baseball and softball then. That's more of like traveling far away and whatnot, right?
Yeah, it's pretty much year-round. We play in the fall, we play in the summer. We have practices over the winter. So I pretty much play softball year-round.
Yeah. Are you still doing that this summer?
Yeah, I'll probably play one more summer.
Isaiah, you as well?
Yeah, I think I'm going to play with a different team this summer.
So your last summer for you both then, huh? Well, that's exciting, but sad at the same time, huh?
For sure.
Yeah.
Well,
So Ava, tell us what is the hardest thing about baseball that you have to deal with?
I think it's a very mental game. Staying confident, keeping your players confident. It's also, at times, it's hard to deal with other players on the team, whether it's someone new, it's a conflict with personalities and things like that. That could also be the same thing for your opponent. Sometimes you get some really rude people, and it's hard to be nice, and it's hard to have fun when you have to deal with people like that.
What do you think, Isaiah?
I'm pretty much the same thing as Ava. It's just like all the younger kids on the team, it's kind of hard to understand that they haven't played as much baseball as you have, and they don't know all these situations. And I end up getting a little mad sometimes, and then I have to calm myself back down and realize, hey, it's okay. Stuff happens.
So do you guys take any kind of leadership role whatsoever? I mean, I totally get what you're talking about. It slows your time down preparing for the next game, having to go over stuff that you are already trained or educated on, and it's frustrating because you almost wish like, hey, but it's a necessary growing pain, unfortunately, for every team. How do you attribute to or help that situation along with the coach?
So I sometimes tend to, or I see the other seniors teach the younger players. So that way we have to spend less time on that skill or less time on that activity because we kind of become a coach as well. We're teaching, like Ava Huber, she'll teach footwork at shortstop, or I'll teach footwork at first base. Or when we're taking ground balls at the mound, I'll be like, hey, step up. You're never going to take a ground ball actually at the plate or whatever. It's going to be up more. So it's just simple things like that Kime doesn't always have time to talk about. So it just comes on to us.
Well, I basically run the field from behind the plate, so I have to talk through about everything with all of them and just tell them where to go and when to do it. And we just have such a young team this year that we don't have many seniors to show all these kids what to do.
Sure. Catcher primarily was supposed to be one of the, lead callers. He knows what the calls are. He knows what all the fielders should be doing. He kind of makes the call beforehand, or when the coach calls it from the dugout, he kind of enacts it and sets it up. So I figure you, of all people, being a senior too, have to really step up a lot higher than what you have in years past, just because.
Oh, for sure.
What? Okay, so I'm gonna ask this question. It's a controversial question, so be nice. Ava, what do you think about your coach?
I love her. I think she's really nice. She's direct. She knows when to talk, when to not to talk, when to build you up, but also tell you where you're struggling. I think she is the perfect coach for us. It's also good that she also has some professional experience because she did play college ball. So I think she was a great addition to our program.
What's her greatest strength, do you think, as a coach?
I think her ability to balance between like knowing to being stern and when to it's okay to joke around and have a little fun.
Isaiah, how about you?
McDaniel, he's just a good guy. I like hanging around him. He knows how to tell you how it is sometimes and doesn't sugarcoat much,
Yeah.
which that helps a lot of kids understand what's good and what's not. It's just, yeah, it's just how he is. I like him.
What's one of the big things that he helped you with over the last 4 years? Well, I should say 3, going into 4.
Just my the way I act on the field sometimes. My body language was bad my freshman year, and then he helped me through that a lot, which I was great because that changed a lot of things over summer ball too. Just like sometimes I got my own head and just looked so negative and just like was always looked mad all the time and just
It's emotional.
yeah, for sure.
And that's maturity too. Also, looking to this year, Ava, what are your predictions for your team, or what are your hopeful predictions for your team, realistically?
I foresee the first couple of games being a little rocky, just because we do have some younger players playing some big positions. So I think the first few games, the first few weeks will be a learning experience from us. But then after we figure out the groove and how to run things, I think our season will run pretty smoothly and we'll be quite successful.
What about you, Isaiah?
I think it's going to be kind of the same way for us too. It's just going to be a little rough at the beginning, and then towards the middle of the season, I think we'll look pretty darn good, and hopefully eventually get to the district championship this year because we have a pretty good shot if we pitch the right pitchers.
This is the last stretch. You got to be feeling a little jet lag and ready to roll and get out of here, huh? How do you deal with senioritis coming down the stretch here?
I don't think senioritis really affects my softball side of being a senior. I think it's just more like school. Just think about get through this task, get through the next day, take it day by day.
How do you stay motivated to do that in the classroom? Because I know it gets monotonous. You know, it's the same thing.
For me, my grades are really important to me, so my biggest motivation is keeping my grades up so I can get scholarships and things like that.
Have you gotten any scholarships yet?
Not yet.
Any academics on the way, maybe, possibly?
Probably. I got a merit scholarship from Mizzou and UMKC, but I'm hoping to get some more local ones.
Isaiah, what about you?
Just coaches threaten hills.
So running's your motivation.
Oh,
Stay
yeah.
Focused.
Just keep doing my work. That's all I can do.
All right. Well, I appreciate your guys' time. Kyler, you got anything else you want to throw in the mix here?
Well, I hope you guys both enjoy your final season as St. John Dragon, and I hope it goes well for you both.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And good luck. Welcome back to Down to the Wire.